Stand by for a start. The B main over 20 laps, forecast to qualify. They're going the traditional way again. The crowd roars, the green lights come on, and Lloyd Wallace and Damon Lyle lead them down the main straight the first occasion as they go into turn 1 and 2. And the charge of the light brigade's on Robbie Foe. The Australian champion is out there and he's trying to win to start so he can come from position 17 instead of from position 21 as an automatic qualifier, being the national champion. Let's watch his progress. The race leader is Damon Lyle, then Lloyd Wallace. Third place of 44 and Peter Herbert. We've got 1 lap down and 19 to go. Behind them is Robbie Foe in 4th place, then Sam Brumfield. Warren Van Zetti is in the next position. Then Ethan Genev. Paul Bowman's up there along with Jason DeGoldie as they move out of turn number 4. Lyle the leader. Back in 2nd place it's Lloyd Wallace, then Peter Herbert, sorry. Then Robbie Foe in 4th place, Sam Brumfield 5th, then Warren Van Zetti in 6th place as the race continues down the back straight at a rate of knots. There's a car coming further back, and that looks as though it could be Jace Kempton, who's made a big move around the outside of Reese Heinrich and also Daniel Selleck, and moves up into what place? 11th now as they move out of turn 2 once again. Damon Lyle opens up a gap of 0.9 of a second over Lloyd Wallace, one of the veterans of the field from South Australia, and he's doing a tremendous job. 3rd place is still Peter Herbert from Albany's Atwell Park. Robbie Foe, the Australian champion, 4th, then Sam Brumfield, Van Zetti, then Ethan Genev, then back to Jason DeGoldie. Paul Bowman behind him, Dave Watson, Jace Kempton. He goes underneath of Dave Watson and moves into 10th place, then back to Reese Heinrich in 12th. Daniel Selleck is 13th, and after that it's Matt Atkinson, Reese Jones, Daniel Padala, Jason Oldfield and Ricky Throckmorton. While the race leader Damon Lyle's got 5 down and 15 to go, and his lead is 1.881 seconds. He's having a great drive out in front, looking to qualify for the A main. 2nd, 3rd and 4th, very close indeed. Lloyd Wallace in 2nd. 3rd place is Peter Herbert. Robbie Foe 4th. Coming underneath the Robbie Foe is Sam Brumfield. Right behind him is Warren Van Zetti and Ethan Genev. They've skipped away a bit from Jace Kempton, who's gone past Paul Bowman, then back to Jason DeGoldie. Reese Heinrich is next, then Dave Watson. Then we've got Matt Atkinson on the inside of Daniel Selleck, Reese Jones, Daniel Padala, Jason Oldfield and Ricky Throckmorton. As they move down the back straight out, race leader comes into the main straight. There's half a lap between first and last. Starting to get a little bit rough down there in Pitts Bend, but the race leader is still Damon Lyle in car number 27. All cars, just as I said, all cars still going beautifully. Matt Atkinson has shot across the track here in the main straight. He's facing the leaders as they come into the main straight. Surely there'll be a stoppage here. Well, the stewards have left the green lights on. Lyle's still in front. Back in 2nd place is the 28 of Lloyd Wallace. So Matt Atkinson must have been the dean of the stoppage all by himself. They've all raced around him, and Atkinson's going to be a lap down here as he rejoins at the tail of the field. So Matt Atkinson 1 lap down in car number 65. He's in 18th place. Damon Lyle can see him as he comes back into the main straight. Herbert 2nd, Lloyd Wallace 3rd. Robbie Foe behind him. Back then in 5th place, Sam Brumfield. Behind them is Warren Van Zetti in 6th position. After that we've got Jace Kempton up to 7th and Ethan Genev in 8th place. Reese Jones retires from the race in car number 41. The race leader though comes through to complete another lap at the halfway mark. 10 down and 10 to go. Damon Lyle out in front. Peter Herbert in 2nd place. Lloyd Wallace in 3rd. Back then in 4th is Robbie Foe. Right behind him is Sam Brumfield. Now remembering Robbie Foe is going to qualify anyway. Brumfield's going to go around the outside of it, which means we'll have 21 in the final. Jace Kempton's up there in 6th place. Ethan Genev coming into the equation as well. Brumfield runs wide. Robbie Foe goes back to 4th place, which means we'll only have 20 in the final. Back to Brumfield in 5th. 6th place Jace Kempton, then Ethan Genev in 7th. Behind them is Warren Van Zetti, Paul Bowman. As Van Zetti comes underneath Ethan Genev, there's plenty of traffic for the minor placings. Robbie Foe now comes underneath of Lloyd Wallace. That's for 3rd place as they come down the main straight with 8 laps to go. Damon Lyle the race leader. Peter Herbert in 2nd place. Robbie Foe back to 3rd. Brumfield is all over the 28 car of Lloyd Wallace, and so too is Jace Kempton. 3 of them locked together for the 4th qualifying spot. Jace Kempton tried to go through a position which I don't think was quite there. 4th place is now Brumfield. Lloyd Wallace is being besieged by cars. On the inside comes Kempton, and so too 106 Warren Van Zetti. 3 of them fighting for 5th, 6th and 7th place. Daniel Selick goes off the track, rejoins here in the main straight. There's plenty of action here in the B main. The race leader comes up with half a dozen to go. Damon Lyle showing them a clean pair of back wheels in this one. Peter Herbert second, Robbie Foe third, then Sam Brumfield. Lloyd Wallace is fifth, back then to Warren Van Zetti, Jace Kempton. Paul Bowman goes on the inside, back to Ethan Genev and Reese Heinrich. After that, we've got Dave Watson, Daniel Selick, Jason Oldfield's up to 13th. Jason DeGoldie's back there in 14th. Ricky Throckmorton, Daniel Padala and Matty Atkinson is the last car running. Our race leader's back through once again. Leads by 3.751 seconds. 15 laps down and 5 to go. Peter Herbert still second, Robbie Foe third, fourth place is Sam Brumfield. Lloyd Wallace is in fifth place, but not close enough at the moment to Sam Brumfield to challenge for the final qualifying spot. Damon Lyle leads with 4 laps to go, and the B main is going beautifully without a stoppage at the moment. Second place it's Herbert, Foe, then Brumfield. Lloyd Wallace is fifth. After Lloyd Wallace, Warren Van Zetti, Ethan Genev is there in seventh, Paul Bowman, Jace Kempton. 10th place is Reese Heinrich. And, well, after that, they're at long intervals. The race leader has 3 to go. Lyle by 4 seconds. He's half a lap ahead of the main body of the field, but he's coming up on Jason DeGoldie. Herbert in second place, Foe in third. A long gap back to Brumfield. Wallace in 5th position and 6th place. Oh, we got trouble for Jace Kempton. The yellow lights have come on. Can you believe it? 18 laps in. 18 laps in, and we've got a stoppage in the B main, and that bunches the field up. And someone's having a heart attack according to the text message coming through. It's all too much. Well, we've got 3 to go. Damon Lyle out in front. Second place is Peter Herbert. Third place is Robbie Foe, then back to Brumfield. Lloyd Wallace is applying the pressure, so too Warren Van Zetti trying to stay on terms. That 4th qualifying spot, and Lloyd Wallace is getting very busy behind Sam Brumfield. This is for 4th. Out in front, Damon Lyle has got 2 laps to negotiate with Peter Herbert. Robbie Foe third. 4th place is still Sam Brumfield. Back in 5th is Lloyd Wallace. Right behind Brumfield, 6th place Van Zetti and Reese Heinrich. They're in 7th. There's 1.5 to go. The white flag to come out this time around. It's Damon Lyle, the leader. Robbie Foe comes underneath the Peter Herbert. Herbert on the outside, Foe the inside, back to Brumfield. They've got clear of Lloyd Wallace and also Van Zetti and Heinrich. Oh, we've got 2 cars here in the front straight that have gone into the infield, and the yellow lights have had to come on again. Oh, drama on the last lap. It's Paul Bowman in the 52 and Damien Amato in 81. It wouldn't have been safe to leave them there. With Amato's snap on Kalgoorlie. Can Damon Lyle hold on for 2 more laps? He's been comfortably out in front throughout, but nothing's certain until that checkered flag comes out. Herbert second, Robbie Foe third, and again Lloyd Wallace tries immediately to get under Brumfield, can't do so. Back then in 6th place, 106, Warren Van Zetti. Reese Heinrich to go the doctor the outside. He's going to try the big one, but he's got to get past Wallace as well to have a crack at Brumfield in the last lap. Damon Lyle hasn't got away this time. There's debris here in the front straight. There's a bumper all over the joint. It's got towards the bottom of the track, so move out of turn 2 the last time. The race leader is Damon Lyle. Second place Peter Herbert, there Robbie Foe, and Lloyd Wallace having one last crack. Oh, they're going sideways further back in the field. Is going to get untidy, but Damon Lyle wins. Herbert second, third is Robbie Foe. Brumfield gets 4th, back to Wallace in 5th place. Further back in the field, it's going to be Warren Van Zetti, Reese Heinrich, Jason Oldfield, Daniel Selick, Paul Bowman. Ethan Genev ended up 11th, Daniel Padala 12th, Ricky Throckmorton, Jason DeGoldie and Matt Atkinson in a blanket finish. They all went across the line within 6 seconds of one another, but Damon Lyle qualifies for the final.